A royal homecoming, Princess Leonor's return from America. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a golden hue over the sprawling gardens of the royal palace in Madrid, a palpable excitement filled the air. For the first time in nearly 2 years, Princess Leonor was set to return to Spain after her studies in the United States. The nation buzzed with anticipation, eager to witness the next chapter of their future queen's journey. But what awaited her upon her return? Would she embrace her royal duties with the same vigor she had shown in her academic pursuits? A new chapter begins. Princess Leonor, the eldest daughter of King Felipe VI and Queen Letizia, embarked on her American adventure in 2021, enrolling at the prestigious Atlantic College in Wales before transferring to the United States. During her time abroad, she immersed herself in a world of academia, learning not just the curriculum but also the values of independence and self-discovery. Her decision to study abroad was both a rite of passage and a deliberate step towards preparing herself for her future role. The decision to study overseas was met with mixed reactions. Some lauded her for taking the initiative to expand her horizons, while others questioned whether a royal should ever stray too far from their homeland. Nonetheless, Leonor's determination to gain a well-rounded education resonated with many young Spaniards, who admired her commitment to personal growth. The final days in America. As her final semester drew to a close, Princess Leonor reflected on her time in America. She had encountered diverse cultures, forged lifelong friendships, and developed a newfound sense of confidence. Yet, the thought of returning home brought a mixture of excitement and anxiety. What would her responsibilities entail? Would the public embrace her as they had in the past? In her farewell speech at the college, she expressed heartfelt gratitude to her professors and classmates, emphasizing the lessons learned and the memories created. "I leave with a heart full of gratitude and a mind open to the future," she said, her voice steady yet emotional. It was a moment that encapsulated her growth and the journey ahead. A warm welcome. On the day of her arrival, the streets of Madrid were alive with celebration. Flags waved proudly, and a crowd gathered outside the palace, eager to catch a glimpse of their beloved princess. The royal family, adorned in traditional attire, stood at the palace gates to welcome her home. The sight of Leonor, radiant in a simple yet elegant ensemble, brought cheers from the crowd. As she stepped out of the car, the young princess paused, taking in the moment. The roar of the crowd, the flash of cameras, and the warmth of her family enveloped her. It was a scene straight out of a fairy tale, yet for Leonor, it was a reminder of her responsibilities and the expectations that came with her title. Embracing her role. In the days following her return, Princess Leonor wasted no time in diving into her royal duties. She attended her first official engagement, a charity event focused on education for underprivileged children. Speaking with passion, she emphasized the importance of access to education, drawing from her own experiences abroad. "Education is not just a privilege, it's a right that should be accessible to every child," she declared, earning nods of approval from the audience. Her commitment to social issues resonated with many, especially the youth. Leonor became a symbol of hope and inspiration, showing that she was not just a royal figure but a young woman deeply invested in the future of her country. The media buzzed with articles applauding her maturity and poise, further solidifying her place in the hearts of the Spanish people. Balancing tradition and modernity. As she navigated her new role, Princess Leonor faced the challenge of balancing tradition with modernity. The Spanish monarchy has a rich history, but the expectations of a new generation demand adaptability and relevance. Leonor's approach was refreshing. She sought to engage with her peers through social media, using platforms to discuss causes close to her heart, from environmental sustainability to mental health awareness. Her ability to connect with young people was a game changer. In a country where monarchy sometimes feels distant, Leonor's down-to-earth persona bridged the gap. She was no longer just a princess, she was a relatable figure who understood the struggles and aspirations of her generation. The road ahead. As her schedule filled with engagements, Leonor was more than prepared to embrace her responsibilities. The experience gained from living abroad equipped her with a unique perspective, one that emphasized empathy, understanding, and the importance of global citizenship. The road ahead would not be without challenges, but Princess Leonor was ready to face them head-on. With her family by her side and the support of a nation, she stood poised to lead with grace and determination. Conclusion. A new era for the monarchy. The return of Princess Leonor marks the beginning of a new era for the Spanish monarchy. Her journey from a young girl discovering the world to a poised young woman prepared to take on royal duties is inspiring. As she steps into her role, the country watches with bated breath, hopeful for the positive impact she will undoubtedly make. In her own words, this is just the beginning. And indeed, for Princess Leonor and the people of Spain, the future is bright. The royal homecoming is not just a return, it's a promise of change, hope, and the unwavering spirit of a young leader ready to make her mark.